What's going on, everybody? Randy here with Nerds Templar. This is the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. It's Season 1. It is set number 9 of 21. This is the Green Division, the second of 4 to go. After 8 sets for them, we've got King Dedede still 8-0. Kazuya is 7-1. Me Gunner is 6-2. Bowser's 5-2. Bayonetta, Link, Piranha Plant, and Wolf are 5-3, rounding out the top 8. Chrom is 4-3. Mega Man is 4-4. Mewtwo, Luigi, and Corrin are 3-4. Villager and Bowser Jr. are 3-5. Shulk and Lucina are 2-5. Diddy, Toon Link, and Little Mac are 2-6. And Sheik is 1-6. Set 9 here. Here we go. Diddy Kong versus Bowser. Piranha Plant up against Villager. Link taking on Toon Link. Mega Man up against Lucina. Little Mac taking on Corrin. Bowser Jr. versus Sheik. Dedede versus Shulk. Bayonetta taking on Mewtwo. Kazuya taking on Luigi. And Me Gunner versus Chrom. Wolf is on a bye. Let's get into it. Diddy Kong starting us off today in a tough one against Bowser. Bowser's 5-2 right now. Just dropping a couple recently, so yeah. Only to tough opponents. King Dedede and Bayonetta being the two he lost to. Diddy, though, he came from the red. Bowser was actually number 1 in the entire league from the green last season. 17-3. See if he can climb his way back up there. He's number 4 right now, not bad. Soul, 4th place. Diddy Kong, though, from the red, came here last season after our promo 0 season 0. Not all the fighters were in there, but these two were. Diddy was 7-13 last season, so not great, but it could have been worse. It was worse for him earlier on. Like right now, he's 2-6. About how he was doing last season. See if he can right the ship, but this is not the match probably to do that. But we'll see. Maybe he'll give Bowser a bit of a run for his money. Last season, our promo season, we had the only items were Pokeballs. That was super fun, and we just did it on the battlefield. Now we're on our spring theme season. This is, of course, Dreamland. Bowser. Did Bowser just get the second knockout there? I'm pretty sure Diddy got the first. And then Bowser returned and got the knockout on Diddy. And now taking the slight lead again. But they were both at each other there. And now Mini Diddy back to normal. Keeping it close and insane right now. Super Mushroom for Diddy. Stacking on the damage. Keeping close still. 79-52. Oh, what a return hit. Almost knocked Bowser out there with that. The mushroom certainly helped. Oh, poison mushroom on Bowser. Yeah, and now, of course, just along with the Dreamland, we have big and little mushrooms, and we have the bunny hood. High frequency. We had just the mushrooms. They'd pretty much just be raining from the sky constantly. Bowser, with the help of the super mushroom, gets the second stock on Diddy, taking the lead. For how long, we shall see. 103 on Bowser. Stock number 2. Be sure to check out the description or stay tuned for the end. See what the upcoming schedule is, not just for tomorrow, but for these guys next. You can make your predictions, comments. Love to know who you're rooting for, who you think's going to win, but also who you're rooting for. Who's your top 5? Let me know. Diddy. In some trouble now. This is looking a little more like we would have expected here. 81 on his last stock. 147 on Bowser's second. They almost got launched there. Not quite. Again. If Diddy would have gotten that one earlier when he was Super Mushroom, things would be a lot different right now, that's for sure. Oh, Bowser just waiting for him. Diddy dodges it. Doesn't dodge that, though. 109 to 158 plus. And that's going to do it. Spiky Shell King Koopa Ground Pound Bowser's 6-2 now. Diddy is 2-7. That is really bad. That might be the end for Diddy then, unfortunately. Out of it again. Crushing his playoff hopes, Bowser. Like he crushes everything. What a way to start things. At least Diddy kept it close for us. We got the Piranha playing now 5-3, taking on the Villager at 3-5. Not doing too bad. There's the Villager's back and forth. He just beat Link to take his 3rd win. So that's kind of something, I guess. Piranha Plant is also kind of back and forth, but really only losing to tough opponents, although he just lost to Link, his last loss two matches ago. So there's that. Also, if you're wondering, because Bowser was the best last season, he obviously made the playoffs. He had a bye. He went on to then beat the Ice Climbers. And then lose to Lucas. We talked about that already before, but just in case you haven't heard, we're revealing more of the, well, all but the winner from the Season 0 now. Just started talking about the postseason results. All but that last winner. Piranha Plant knockout on Villager, as we would have expected perhaps, just based on records. But 2 new fighters to the league, we really can't tell yet, especially when it's 5-3 to 3-5. Oh. Villager, a nice launch there, but not quite the direction to get the knockout. Nor enough to get it. Far enough. Rocket dodged by Piranha Plant expertly. Piranha Plant, oh man, going for that extendo neck off the side of the map. Usually just hangs out on the side of the ledge there, waiting for it. Went for all of it. That's a decent up B though. Poison Mushroom on Piranha Plant, Super Mushroom on Villager though. Piranha back to normal, Villager back to normal, and then kicks Piranha Plant almost off the stage. Not quite though. Yeah, Piranha Plant's upbeat, pretty good. Pretty good, I would say. It was nice. And then, Villager is able to get that first stock finally. 47, now 53 on the Villager. On that stock number 2. Certainly wants a win for himself. Get up there to 4-5. That's an okay place to be. Try to hit that 5-5 by the halfway point. 21 fighters per division, 4 divisions, 21 fighters each. Everyone fighting everyone else in the division 1 time. That means everyone got 20 matches and won by 21 sets to get through it all. This is set number 9. We're approaching that halfway point. We're going to be there next set and the set after that in number 10 and 11. Everyone's going to start hitting their 10 matches based on whether they had a bye or not yet. Piranha Plant keeping a slight lead here, but only a little bit, 45 to 107. Just one hit away, though, from launching Villager. That's a Super Mushroom for Villager, as it was either one's mushroom, whoever was able to walk quicker toward it. You know, because you can't dash or anything in this game. Poison Mushroom, nobody gets that. Villager barely hanging on the map twice now. 133. Second stock. 2 stock for both of them right now. Super Mushroom finishes things there for Piranha Plant. 80 on Piranha Plant's second. As it takes Villager down to 1. In this division right here, 3-5. 3-5 doesn't do as well for you as maybe it does in the red. Maybe it even as well as it does in the other 2 divisions as well. Blue and yellow, who have yet to go. They're set 9. Red has already gone, of course. But yeah, this is probably the worst division to be 3-5, especially to be 3-6 in. Villager, what a play there, but Piranha Plant, no, not quite. Almost getting back to the stage. That was insane, but not gonna be able to. That's a little bit too much, making the horseshoe turn there. Piranha Plant 10%, the last stock, 106 on Villager though. Looks like it should be Piranha Plant's win here. As Villager can stack up some nice attacks. Maybe a couple of nice mushrooms. Piranha Plant back to normal from that super mushroom. Was poisoned. Talk about poison. There's some poison spewed out. 113 on Villager. Poisoned Villager. Piranha Plant, can you land a hit? That'll do it. If you do. Nope. Nothing. Not really even an attempt. Villager coming back with a few more hits. A super mushroom. That's Piranha Plants again. With the size advantage in that time. One hit will do it. There it be. Piranha Plant 6-3. 3-6 there for Villager. Again, not going to be great in this division. Not as good as maybe some other divisions, but still in it. Still in it. 3-6 can, I think, still manage maybe. But you got to string together some wins at this point. Villager. Piranha Plant looking great though. Definitely in the top 8 now after that win. Was already number 7. Definitely going to stay up there in the top 8. All right. Now we got Link versus Toon Link. Match number 3 here. Link doing well for himself in the new division. He did well last season until like the middle of the season, and then like really started slipping. He was the top of the red division, slipped the entire way down to the middle, all the way to the point where he had to switch to the green afterward here, which we're doing every season. Last season, with only a few fighters, we did the bottom half of every division switch to a new one. Now with everybody in the league, we're doing the middle of every division will move. Also, if you're looking for something a little shorter that's like this, check out our Shorts League. Obviously, it's Shorts, YouTube Shorts. They extended the Shorts now to 3 minutes maximum, so we take advantage of that, and we do a 150 times speed, 1.5 times speed Shorts playthrough, 1 stock each for the fighters. There's 5 matches each. There's 2 different divisions, so we swap between them every other day, Monday through Saturday. Something much shorter than this if you're looking for something like that. That's, you know, sometimes you need something short, sometimes you can hang out and binge. That's why we do both. Toon Link actually with the first knockout, these guys are going at each other right now, like hard. Both from the red division. Toon Link was 3-17 though. He was really bad. Tied for last with the Meta Knight, who was in this division, now in the blue. Doing well. Toon Link, though, 2-6, still not doing well in this new division. Not like Meta Knight is. And even Snake, the one who was even worse in the green last season. So Toon Link kind of inheriting their spot in the green now, the bottom of it. A tough, but probably just the toughest division, honestly. That's what it's looking like again. That's why the 3-5 for, and especially the 3-6 for Villager, might not quite cut it because it's just not as good in this division as it is in some of the others. Not as close to the top, if you will. Link finally gets that first stock off of Toon Link. It took forever for him. Super Mushroom was needed, apparently, to get it. 82 on Link's second. It's not looking great for him. That is unfortunate because he's going to want this 5-3 right now. The way things are going, Bowser, Piranha Plant both winning already. The favorites are favoriting so far, so he should do this. He's going to have to do the same if he wants to stay up there in the very competitive division. If not, he might slip down to the middle and he might end up in the blue, and honestly maybe the blue will be better for him because maybe he's just not quite, he wasn't quite good enough to stay in the red. Maybe he's going to be even worse here in the green. I don't know. That's kind of what I thought would maybe happen the way things were going, but he's 5-3, he's at the top, so just have yet to see. Just have yet to see. That loss he had to Gunner last match, that was it's kind of tough. 6-2 me Gunner. He could have been there, Link, instead of 5-3. Right now, yeah, it's not looking good though. He is bringing this one back, 139 to 103. The percent not meaning as much now. Still a bit though, as 103 is not quite 149. We're talking about Toon Link versus Link here, so the size is also going to play a part there. Probably about equally launchable. Although Toon Link continues to stack the damage up. And there, no, man, Link 171 remains somehow on the map still. Just in the very corner of the stage. Was able to stop his ascent. 181 now, still on the stage. Crazy. Oh no, Tiny Toon Link. 120 on him. Obviously enough to get just super launched here. Not gonna happen. He's gonna get Link though. Still not far enough. 203 on Link. Super Toon Link. Can that help? Now back to normal size. And ooh, Toon Link remains. Barely. 210 to 145. These guys cannot knock each other out. It's crazy. They get a big launch here. There it is. Toon Link actually, yeah, Toon Link gets it first. Link over 200%. And there, the return, 161. We're all tied up, guys. Link bringing this one back, but he is the favorite by far here. 5-3 to a 2-6. I mean, come on, man. And of course, they did fight twice last season. I guess we should look at it, right? Because it did happen. Link, I just assumed Link beat him both times, and that is what happened. You just wouldn't expect it to change in a new division, but hey, you just never know what's gonna happen. The Pokeball has definitely changed a lot of stuff and made anything possible at any point, almost. The Super Mushrooms don't quite do that, but they do shift things a little bit. Next season is going to be even crazier. We're going to go back to something as crazy as Pokeballs, maybe even crazier. For you know our layout here, all the settings. But then after that, we're going to go back to even more normal than this. We're gonna do some items, something, maybe even a little bit of a less normal stage than this. But it's going to be pretty much just going to be up to the fighter's skill is what we're going for. Again, 2 seasons from now. If we continue. Hopefully we will. It's up to you guys. Toon Link with a Super Mushroom and an upset victory. Are you serious? Of all the people to upset, Toon Link pulls out the upset on Link, Big Link. Crazy, 555 match. Link moves to 5-4. Looking kind of like he was last season. I don't know. Toon Link's now 3-6, and again, I don't know. Maybe he's just barely hanging in there. All right, Mega Man, 4-4, taking on 2-5 Lucina. This is a chance for him. Maybe one more chance for Lucina, but again, she's not 2-6. She's 2-5. Good move there to 3-5. 3-5 is certainly not bad. Obviously, again, she's had a bye. We're about halfway through buys because we're halfway through the season. Which also means that, you know, it's very much more possible to see the division breaking up a lot more because of that. There's a lot of half wins between a lot of people because of that. At least the potential for it. Could still end up with a bunch of ties and then not have that. In the red right now, basically we have that. The almost the entire division, certainly over half of it, is separated by like a game and a half. Maybe 2 games. I don't even think though. I think it's just a game and a half. Close one so far here. Mega Man getting the first knockout all right after I said that. Just about 70% on both of them though, when that happened. 81 now Mega Man with a big Lucina. She gets the knockout there. It's back to even. This is only match number 4. Just started into our quote-unquote low card. 3 matches. The lowest of them, but in every match here, I think we have somebody that's a slight contender at least. Mega Man, obviously, here. Corrin at 3-4 next up, and then we also have Bowser Jr., who's making a little bit of a climb at 3-5 for himself. Not the greatest record, but he has won a few recently, so all 3 of them probably within the last 4. Yeah. Mega Man again with a slightly early knockout here, at least in terms of his percentage on stock number 2. 62 now, moves Lucina though to her last one. She has another Super Mushroom just like last time. Can she? Nope. Poison Mushroom returns her to normal. 75 on Mega Man. Nice attack there from him. Oh, and another one, 53 on Lucina's last. Yeah, looks like it's maybe already over here. Lucina needs that knockout now. Poison Mushroom. Oh, she grabs it right before Mega Man would have. And that could do it. The regular size again, and did she get? No. Mega Man still on, 133. 58 on Lucina's last. Yeah, oh, got that, got it there. 59, she's still in this. She's still in this. Nice play on the side of the map. Just be careful though, 83 now on her. Mega Man can go back above 500, move 5 and 4 with a win here. Which again, he's the favorite, he should get it. Gonna have 2 upsets in a row. Lucina can just string together some hits. She's got a Super Mushroom. Can she connect a couple times? No. Not even once. Mega Man does though. She's at 132 and he's got a Super Mushroom, grabs her, and that's game. Mega Man. And that's a 2 and 6 Lucina now. That is, again, no, you don't want to be there. That's pretty much right on the brink of extinction for the season. Mega Man 5 and 4, starting to look a little better. He was the only 4 and 4. He still needs his bye. It's going to come up in set 12 soon. But yeah, right now he's looking great at 5 and 4. Match number 5 of 10. Little Mac. I guess he's a little worse than he looked at first whenever he took out Me Gunner to begin things off this season. We then found out actually Me Gunner's pretty good at 6 and 2, but Little Mac's 2 and 6. So I'm not really sure how. Man, Little Mac, Big Mac there at the moment, and he gets the nice knockout extremely early on Corrin. He didn't even take a hit yet. So that's pretty crazy. There's no way we're going to see an actual flawless victory, but right now, Little Mac is aiming for one. 56 on Corrin's second stock. Little Mac still has yet to take a hit. Oh, is he going to get that? That was almost another knockout. He's got a Super Mushroom now. And he just got another knockout. That's I don't think we've ever seen 2 stock knockout without taking any damage at all. That is ridiculous. I swear this is not an actual person playing against a CPU. Little Mac, the 2 and 6 is a CPU, both level 9 as they always are. Corrin is okay, finally got, oh, that's just craziness. I don't think he has any way of coming back from this one, in this one. 3 and 4 Corrin though. We'll take the L to the 2 and 6 Little Mac, and not gonna switch places in record, because then we're a half match difference still. Little Mac did not have his bye yet. Corrin did, but oh man, that is just insane. I cannot believe Little Mac just went that hard. Maybe you have to look back, but I don't think that's ever happened before. 2 stock, completely flawless 2 stock knockout, 2 stocks off. And then a little more, 2 stock plus 7%. Didn't make it too far into that last one, but that was still crazy. Corrin's trying here, but again, it's such a big deficit to come back from that. Literally starting 2 stock down. Got one of them, and at a 64, now 85% for Corrin. Had a Super Mushroom. Poison Mushroom on Little Mac. Corrin back to normal. Little Mac, normal. Normal little size. Now he's big again. Can he finish it? Either way, the victory is huge for him. He's not going to get the flawless, the regular flawless either, because he did get knocked out once, but crazy fast match, crazy good win for him. That's the kind that he needs to pick up if he's going to get any of them. It's maybe going to be against someone like a 3 and 4 Corrin or a 3 and 5. But yeah, better than a 3 and 5 win, being a 3 and 4, moving him to 3 and 5. I'm sorry, to 3 and 6. So again, maybe just a glimmer of hope still for Little Mac, especially after that performance. We'll see. We'll see. Still a little over half the season left to go. Corrin, of course, yeah, 3 and 5 now himself. Not great. That's where Bowser Jr. is, 3 and 5. Sheik is the worst. That's why we're in match number 6, worst match of them all today. Bowser Jr. is, well, he was definitely more out of it than he is now, that's for sure. He's 3 and 5. He's strung together 3 out of 4 wins his last 4 matches. No bye yet for him. But yeah, a shot here. Go 4 and 5, and hey, that is just fine for now. In fact, just even has a chance to go 500 for the halfway point, which is insane with the way he started, obviously. Starting 0 and 4, and then 1 and 5. Oh wait, actually, he did win 2 in a row. So it was 0 and 4, and then 2 and 4. Two and 5 when he lost to Bowser after that. But still, though, yeah, 3 and 5, pretty amazing. Sheik 1 and 6 done. Could, you know, just win out, obviously, and make it in, but is Sheik gonna win out and make it in? Probably not. Did have her bye, though. So 1 and 6 could become 2 and 6, could become 3 and 6. You know how it works. You know how to count. But just letting you know, this is, of course, the division, the worst division to only have 1 win in. So there's that. Sheik evening the stock. She lost her first one really early here, so for that reason also looking pretty bad for her. 91 on her second. Bowser Jr. still 0 on that. Well, a couple hits for Sheik. Probably not enough, though. Snacking up some shuriken, but not going to do anything with them. 118 just barely stays on the stage there. Super Mushroom for Bowser Jr. Getting kicked by Sheik right now. Over and over and over again. Yeah, if he wants to continue to make a run toward the playoffs, to still continue to have hope, this is a win he needs to pick up. You need to beat the worst in the division. Especially if you want to actually, you know, be able to perform in the playoffs where you think you're going to lose to the worst and somehow, you know, somehow make it in, get lucky enough to make it in, and then win in the playoffs after losing to the worst in the division. No way. So Bowser Jr. does get that second knockout on Sheik. 54 on his second. Sheik is poisoned and almost knocked out for the last time. Not quite. 44 on her right now. Bowser's taking an entire stock lead. 50, mid-50s each of them. Put it that way. Sheik thrown into the Super Mushroom, then grabs the Poison Mushroom back to normal size. Mid-60s on both of them. Bowser Jr. extra stock. Sheik trying everything she can and had a Super Mushroom. I think also Bunny Hood. Oh, that's a big Bowser Jr. That'll do it. That will do it. Sheik Down to 1 and 7. Cannot see any hope for her. But this Bowser Jr. guy, all of a sudden, 4 out of 4 wins of his last 5 matches. The only one he's lost in his last 5 was to Bowser himself. He's 4 and 5. I dare say we may see the little guy in some more important matches soon. More like this one, where we got the 8 and 0 King Dedede. Only in this match here, because poor Shulk, because Shulk 2 and 5 right now. Only in this match because he's King Dedede, the only undefeated left in the entire league. Can the 2 and 5 Shulk do anything? Now an entire stock down already. Oh, and a super mushroom on Dedede. Look out. Look out. One hit. Oh, nice dodge. Not easy to do. Not gonna dodge that one. He takes up the entire stage because he's just so large. He's got another one. He didn't even have to try. It just fell on his head. He may have the fastest match ever here if he can get a couple swings in. Nope. Nope. And he's slowly losing it now. Not the match, but his chance at maybe breaking the record for fastest win. Still has a chance at it. 67. He might not get a flawless the way things are going right now. Shulk, a nice attack there. 84 on Dedede's first. He is gonna fall off. Nope. Yeah, he's back. He's back. Never mind. Alright, he got a poison mushroom now. Shulk blocking the spike ball, but not quite the whole way. Still got hit by it. Dedede was small, now back to normal. It's Shulk still looking for that last knockout. 82 on Shulk, 86 on Dedede's first stock. Still looking for the flawless. Nope. Shulk tosses him off the map. Nonchalantly. And still no chance for him. He's got a super mushroom. It's now faded away. 134 on his last stock. He's trying. He's off the side of the map. Yep. That's why. You don't do that. Unless you're a professional. Don't try this at home, kids. Shulk tries to do some risky side of the stage things and gets stuck underneath it. Wah, wah, wah. Dedede is not 151. That's obviously still really fast, but it's not even close, I don't think, to the fastest this season. Let alone the fastest in the Pokeball season 0. That's totally different. Let's move on, I guess. That was our 4th best match. It didn't look like it, though, did it? Do have to cut him a little bit of slack, though. Shulk, he was taking on the best. He's still undefeated. Dedede at 9 and 0 now. I mean, what? Shulk is 2 and 6. He still has a very slight chance if he can win the next match, especially if he can win 2 in a row. Bayonetta and Mewtwo. This is a little different here, though. This is a true final match here. One of our true high card set matchups. The quickly falling, actually, Bayonetta at 5 and 3. And I guess the even more quickly falling 3 and 4 Mewtwo. Used to be much better than 3 and 4. Could go back to 500 here. He was great last season, 12 and 8 in this green division. Oh man, the heal, not quite going to get the knockout there. Almost though, 96 on Mewtwo. Poison Mushroom on him now. That could do it, 9 to 96. It's avoiding Bayonetta. Avoids the shots, gets a Super Mushroom. Maybe that'll help him bring things back here, but he's not making any contact currently. There's one hit. One hit with the Super Mushroom, that's all he was able to manage. But, you know, after only hitting her twice the entire time, you take that. 4 hits takes her to 50%. Mewtwo at 121, but a Super Mushroom. Still, though, Bayonetta on the offensive. Mewtwo, maybe just enough to bring this one to a bit more even. Poison Mushroom on Bayonetta, she's at 73%. Mewtwo can take the lead with a knockout. There it is, Super Mushroom on him now. Back and forth it goes. Super Mushroom on Mewtwo, Poison Mushroom on Bayonetta, Super Mushroom on Mewtwo. That's a long advantage to have. Bayonetta Does get the stock knock right afterward. Back to 2-2 stock, 0-ish% when it started, but Mewtwo's on a rampage at the moment, 56 on Bayonetta now. See if he can continue that. Bayonetta says no. No, sir. Obviously doesn't want to lose, that is, to one of the middle of the pack, but Mewtwo isn't just a middle of the packer, right? We know he could be more than that. He was last season. He lost 2 in a row. He also had a bye before that. He actually lost 3 in a row to Wolf. Then he had his bye, and then he lost to Dedede, which makes sense, and Mega Man, which was probably the worst, of course, of all of those. And Mewtwo's knocked out for the second stock here, 117 on Bayonetta. Still pretty even, especially with that Super Mushroom on Mewtwo. But a lot of blocking. That's all he's doing with it. He's back to normal size. Bayonetta survives it. Poison Mushroom now on Mewtwo. Uh-oh. And Bayonetta closed things out. No. 30 on Mewtwo, 37, 119 on Bayonetta's second. And there she goes, 38 on Mewtwo. 1 stock each. You remain maybe just close enough to make this one about even. Pretty much a match still. He's starting to slip, though. Oh, you just grabbed a Poison Mushroom at 60%. That could do it. 66. Bayonetta. Some more shots, 77. Oh, just barely misses that heal, or he could have been gone. He's back to normal. There's a Super Mushroom again now for Bayonetta. Now it's her turn for the advantage. Mewtwo avoids most of it. Can he continue? 92 on him now. 14 only on Bayonetta. Poison Mushroom on her, though. Again, Mewtwo's opportunity to maybe do something, but he's not. Oh, but the Super Mushroom. Oh, man, that would have done it if he got a hit while Bayonetta was small. That was dangerous for her, for sure. 34 on her now. Normal size for both of them, though. 45 to 94. Mewtwo, a couple hits. Almost brings it back. 3 hits. No, not quite that much damage there. 56 only on Bayonetta still. 103. Nice counter there from her. But a Poison Mushroom. She chases down a Poison Mushroom. That could do it for her. 59%. Oh, she kind of like blocks that. It's only 5% taken. And she's at 64. Mewtwo at 103. 72 now on Bayonetta. And gets blasted by an energy ball. 96. It's all tied up. 101 to 103. Mewtwo, another energy ball connects, and that's going to do it. Wow, what a victory for him. What a slight comeback, because it was pretty much close until the end there. Bayonetta started pulling away with it. 5-4 for her. 4-5. 4-4 for Mewtwo. He wants his spot back. Bayonetta's basically in his spot right now. He's like, you're in my spot. And he wins. He's not going to take it quite yet. 5-4, 4-4. He's still down half a game, but he's got the victory. You only get 1 chance against everybody in the division every season. So that's that. Head-to-head, Mewtwo now has the victory. All right, we still got 2 more. Saved one of everyone's favorites for toward the end here. Luigi is only 3-4, just like Mewtwo. But hey, we're a lot of the matches, if you didn't notice in this set, was a high record versus a lower record. And so there was the opportunity for a lot of upsets, the opportunity for a lot of moving around in the division, the chance for a lot of low records to come back, to have a chance, later on. It all depended on how many of the high records won. Maybe not so much the top guys like Bowser, Kazuya here, Me Gunner, maybe even Bowser there, but the other ones like Bayonetta, Link, Piranha Plant, Wolf, Chrom, Mega Man, of course Mewtwo, Luigi, and Corrin right in the middle there at 3-4 right now. But we only have 1 true match of two fighters that are over 500. That's the one coming up next. We also have Wolf on a bye who is over 500 himself at 5-3, number 8 right now. May stay there, but actually not positive. I think he should be okay to stay there. Yeah, it might depend on what Chrom does. We'll see. Chrom is up next. Could go to 5 and 3 as well. Of course, one of the 5 and 3s probably lost. Yeah, Link did. So Wolf is definitely secure in that top 8 still. Luigi knocked out already, not doing too bad for himself against the 7 and 1 Kazuya though. Let's not forget to mention that. Luigi, 8 and 12 last season in the red, moved here. He almost just barely missed the playoffs. He was kind of up and down right in the middle. He had several chances. Didn't quite make it. Here he is now in the green. Number 2 that moved, Link was of course the best that moved. Doesn't really mean a whole lot. He was 11 and 9, Luigi 8 and 12. Luigi doing what he can. There it is. The drop kick off the side of the stage. Kazuya is out of here. 38 on Luigi's second. He still has a chance here. He's pretty close. Oh no, Kazuya grabs him in midair. See, nope. Luigi just barely hanging on. Nope. That might do it. Maybe. No, he's got ways. Got ways about him. 103 poison mushroom though. That might be enough. Maybe. Not. That's too bad. That's a super mushroom now on Kazuya. And that was a crazy fast launch. Whole stock advantage now for Kazuya. Of course, seeing somebody like this at the end, even if Luigi isn't one of the worst, could see something like this, because we just don't know. Kazuya could just be that good. Oh, what a combo there. Kazuya combo, 43 on Luigi. Last stock. Kazuya still 2. Only 6 on that second. Soon gonna maybe even start seeing some guys clinching playoffs. Maybe not by the halfway point. Maybe only a couple matches in. We will check out where what everyone's playoff pictures are looking like after set 11. After they do their individual set 11s, and then after the last one, yellow, we'll check out where everybody stands, which will also include where everyone in the buys would be. That's important to know, because the buys will determine actually the buy fighters don't play divisional rounds. They only play in the league playoffs, the entire league playoffs. So a record for all the buys will determine where they fall in the basically second or maybe third round of the playoffs there. All right. There you have it. Kazuya taking it easily. 8 and 1 now for him. He's going to stay in that second spot. No problem. Luigi still shot at 3 and 5. He's still hanging in there a little bit. That was a hard one there to try to pick up a victory. All right, and here's the last one. Hope you guys have been enjoying. Like and subscribe. Comment. Let me know if you're enjoying the new setup. Slowly, improving things as we go here. As we go. Doing it small, like one thing from time to time. Not only does it not shock you guys to like videos completely changing all of a sudden, but it also is easier on me, the editor, to just do like one change every now and then to the whole editing thing, because I can usually use what I got. Oh wow, Gunner is just gonna not make it back to the map. That was a horrible way to start this one for him in our last match. Me Gunner, number 3 in the division, sole number 3 at 6 and 2 right now. Just started with a bad fall. 4 and 3 Chrom. He still has a great chance. He's actually the sole 4 and 3 right now. Number 9, looking to get into that top 8 for himself after he's been pretty much up and down all season. He beat Little Mac and Diddy those were his last 2, so maybe he's had some easy wins, but a win is a win. And here he is getting another knockout on Me Gunner. Is that just it right there? Boom. Chrom. And not only is he going to maybe move himself into that top 8, which I believe he will do. I think that might, well, maybe not positive. Yeah, because there's going to be 5 and 4s. He's going to be 5 and 3. Yes, he will be in the top 8. He's also going to beat one of the top 8, who will remain there still. Me Gunner at 6 and 3. But he's going to start creeping closer and closer. Maybe. This is a great win to pick up. Did Me Gunner sort of beat himself a little bit? Yes, maybe. But still, yeah. Okay, see, Chrom, also not the best up B. A lot like Ike. And so Me Gunner does still have a very slight chance here. Honestly, he has a great chance. If he just gets a couple big hits, it's almost back to even. But he's tiny right now. Chrom, I'm sure, just wants to finish this and sneak out of here with a great victory. But I don't know if the Gunner... Oh, man, Me Gunner is not going to allow that to happen. Poison Mushroom, I believe, on Chrom there. 48 on Gunner. 0 on Chrom. We're at 1 stock each. And just like that, the Me Gunner, he's big. He's supersized. Oh, Chrom with a bunch of nice hits, but that last one was blocked. Or Gunner was maybe out of here. 68 on him, 13 on Chrom. Can he seal the victory? Oh man, it is not going to be easy. Gunner does not want to give up that spot. Ike, yeah, Chrom able to make it back to the map in Ike fashion. I would not be too risky if I were him. 112 on the Me Gunner. He's got the percent advantage. A big one here. Chrom, still. But the Me Gunner is big. And Chrom's tiny. Me Gunner is normal, but it doesn't matter. Chrom's tiny still. 120 to 54. That's still enough to be knocked out. Chrom, normal size. Me Gunner launches the laser, but it's a little too late to hit a tiny Chrom. That's a supersized Me Gunner. 121 to 93. He's brought it right back to even, guys. And there it is. No, that's not enough. Even supersized, the blast wasn't enough to take Chrom out. 121 to 115. Are you serious right now? The tiny Me Gunner, though. Chrom, he blocks Chrom again. Oh, but he doesn't block that one. Was it enough? It wasn't enough. Is he going to make it back to the map? He will. Chrom. What just happened? Oh, man, the Gunner did it. Oh, whatever he just did at the end of that. Did he use some kind of like down A on Chrom while he was returning to the map? Oh, and he blasted him off. That was insane. What a comeback for the number 3 Me Gunner. Did he just show that he maybe deserves that spot? I mean, whether Chrom's good or not, Me Gunner almost just beat himself in the beginning. Shot himself right in the foot, being the Gunner he is. What a win, though. What a comeback. What a victory. Chrom, again, probably not easy. He's now 4-4. He can't be, like, super easy. He's got some wins. He's still in an okay spot, 4-4, but the Me Gunner 7-2, looking really good. Looking really good. Staying in number 3 because the top 3, including him, all won today. Incredible. All right, so set 9, Bowser defeating Diddy, Piranha Plant taking out Villager, Toon Link taking out Link, upsetting him, Mega Man over Lucina. We had a Little Mac over Corrin. Bowser Jr. taking out Sheik, King Dedede over Shulk, Mewtwo winning over Bayonetta, Kazuya defeating Luigi, and Me Gunner defeating Chrom. Again, Wolf had his bye. This division is insane. It's crazy that there's almost no ties right now because of the buys. A lot of half games. And also 3 and 5 apparently gets you pretty far right now in this division. In fact, the top of the 3 and 5s, Luigi right now, would be the last lucky number 13 to make the playoffs. 13 go, 3 buys, and the other ones play, and then they all will play each other. So there's the buys come in for the second round of the divisional playoffs. Before then, everyone's mashed together, every division. What we got though after 9 in this division, 9-0 King Dedede. Will anyone stop him? Who knows? Kazuya's 8-1. Me Gunner's 7-2. Bowser's 6-2. Piranha Plant is 6-3. Wolf is 5-3. All by themselves, the top 6, no ties. And then we got a 3-way tie from 7 to 9. It's Bayonetta, Link, and Mega Man at 5-4. Interesting spot to have the first tie, right at the point where number 9, of course, would be the first one leaving the division next season. Our 4-4s, Chrom and Mewtwo, hanging in there still at 500. And then look at that Bowser Jr. 4-5, number 12 right now, making the playoffs if all were to end right now. He's in the middle. It's crazy. He's maybe 1 or 2 matches from the top 8 even. We'll see. 3 and 5 though, still again doing okay for now. Luigi and Corrin, 3 and 5s. Even the 3 and 6s, again, just a half a game behind those. Villager, Toon Link, and Little Mac now, 3 and 6s. The 2 and 6s, Shulk and Lucina. We have 2 and 7, Diddy, probably done, as well as the 1 and 7 Sheik. Probably Shulk and Lucina also done, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. They were the ones that already had their bye, of course. Now, who we're going to see next? We're going to see the blue next, of course, as always. Falco taking on Roy, Pacman versus Steve, Pichu versus Palutena, Banjo and Kazuya taking on Ken, Meta Knight versus Fox. Ken, the other one of the two looking for a win still. Actually, he's the only one looking for a win now. I forgot Sonic in the yellow did pick one up last time, so Ken the only winless. 0-7 right now. We have Meta Knight and Fox, Rosalina versus Rob, Lucas versus Wario, Ness taking on Inkling, Captain Falcon versus Sora, and Cloud versus Ganondorf. Oh yeah, that's going to be great. Snake is on a bye in that one. And again, he's 6 and 2, doing really well for himself in his new blue division instead of the green here, where he was last season. In the green next in set 10 for them, this one's going to be a wild one, I know already. We have Luigi at 3 and 5, still trying to hang on to playoff life. Taking on Link, an old school red matchup. Link at 5 and 4 right now, just the number 8, barely hanging in the top 8. Then we got Shulk at 2 and 6, taking on Mega Man at where is Mega Man? 4 and 4. Taking on the 5 and 4 Mega Man. Lucina, 2 and 6, up against Bayonetta at 5 and 4. We got Toon Link at 3 and 6 up against the 3 and 6 Villager. Very interesting one there. And we got Corrin also trying to hang in there at 3 and 5 up against Diddy at 2 and 7. Maybe a shot for her to do that. And we've got the 1 and 7 Sheik in our worst match taking on the 3 and 6 Little Mac. Also maybe a chance for him to continue his winning against some not so great competitors. Our final 4 though, Mewtwo at 5 and 4 taking on, look who it is, Bowser Jr. at 4 and 5, and I just said it. He's gonna just catapult himself into an important match, and there it is, number 4 best match. Taking on Mewtwo, could even pass him up in the division if he wins that one somehow. And then we've got Chrom at 4 and 4 taking on Kazuya at 8 and 1. Bowser, he's 6 and 2. He's up against that 7 and 2 Me Gunner. That one's incredible, and we still have one more match. That last match, it's an old school green rivalry. 5 and 3 Wolf, 9 and 0 King Dedede. How could we not put that one last? Piranha Plant up there at 6 and 3 is on his bye. Sitting at number 5 right now. We'll see where he ends up after the bye and everyone's done. But he'll still be in that top 8 for sure. Looking good. That's all we have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Let me know who you think is going to win. Check out the Shorts League. Check out the streams Tuesday through Saturday, always in the morning, except at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, except Friday in the evening at 6 p.m. Pokemon TCG Collection streams Tuesday and Thursday and Friday, and then we play some long 2 to 3 hours of Scarlet version Wednesday and Saturday mornings. Come chill, ask me anything, hang out with Sydney Dog. Until then, I'm Randy with Nerds Templar in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. Peace out, y'all.